It's Mommy Mixtapes back for episodes 5 and 6 of Love is Blind UK. Also meant to mention all of the music for Mommy Mixtapes is going to be free music found on YouTube. I'm talking about the first one, Boss Man D-Lo Beat. That's what I looked up. Free. I'll make sure to include the name of the artist so you can go check out the page. But yeah, this is Love is Blind. I want to call it Love is Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop UK. And not even because there's no hip hop, just because of the level of fuckery that takes place. But yeah, spoiler alert, I went through, I let it play in the background for a couple of episodes. But we're circling back now. Top of episode 5. Nicole is back waiting for Benihana. At the top, they like each other physically. He has that vibe, like she said. I knew your vibe. It wasn't Bob Marley. There were no dreads, but he has that long hair, you know, real free flowing looking, peaceful looking man. Nicole is not bad looking at all. Beautiful woman. Love her eyes, hair. We're going to give her another chance because this is the thing. Benaya is going to give her another chance. And we make mistakes sometimes. She's correcting hers pretty early, so let's run with it. And Benaya, I mean, he left us kind of like cliffhanger for 1 second where we weren't really sure where he was going to go with this, but he accepted her apology and also extended a proposal, which is really nice. So they're going to the villa. Ciao. And let me also give a disclaimer. Like, I be joking about these folks, but that's because I legit be invested, like tearing up in some of these scenes. You might not hear it, but it's true. That was really sweet. Nicole and Benaya embracing each other. It looks very genuine. It looks very organic, and it looks like what they both were looking for. Steven came out the next morning for breakfast in those Speedos. And Sabrina says she feels very blessed to have him. Yes, Sabrina. Be blessed. And just in case you don't know, because I don't know what rock you would be underneath or why you wouldn't have watched the first video with the first couple of episodes, but they're in the villa. It's the morning and everyone is getting ready to meet each other and finally put faces with the names and the voices they've been talking to in the pod outside of the couples. The gate early in the morning, Cat still talking about Oli. She's nervous to meet him. She's definitely going to know his voice. And she's giggling like a schoolgirl telling Freddie this shit. Freddie playing it cool with a little smile on his face. Meanwhile, she goes into depth. She starts to explain why she needs to confront Oli. Because the word on the street is he said that he broke it off with her in the pods when all actuality she was the one who broke it off. So she needs to get that straight with Oli. Girl, I'm about to not like you already. You doing way too much. And see, that's that shit they be talking about right there. That privileged white woman. You need to check everybody and everything needs to be in its place and everything. Go sit down. Why are you not enjoying Freddie? Find Freddie standing there like a statue. And you talking about Oli. Freddie was like, if that's what you need to do to get closure, I support you. But just know I think that's pride, and basically you need to be worried about something else. But you know she gonna do it. Oli and Demi are talking about their decision to wait to have sex, and Oli is explaining that, sex should have its appropriate position within the relationship. I guess hierarchy as far as its importance in the relationship. Uh, Listen, Oli, yes, and this is a reality show, and it's also your life, and so it's also about marriage, and it's about doing the process a lot faster than usual. So, yes, get your priorities in order. However, don't let us find out that this is a bunch of bluff and stuff. I don't, when ladies, tell me if this is true, when a man starts to kind of ponder over whether or not he do or don't want to have sex and what's a good time to have sex, in the beginning of the relationship. If you haven't set any standards for it, and he gets to describing it and fumbling over in it and trying to figure out what date it's going to be, we all get a little weird and we all start to side eye because we think one or two things is something wrong, or you just don't really want it. Because the way we were taught, you all are always ready for something you want. So, not understanding the kind of talking you out of or saving the date. So, the couples link up. Everyone is greeting each other. The girls are excited to see each other. The guys are having their bromance. And Oli and Catherine, Oli over there giggling in his confessional about how Catherine looks exactly how he thought she would. I don't really know how to interpret it because, you know, we gave Oli his props last review for the mere fact that he understood it was purely a sexual connection for Catherine the moment she heard that voice. Okay? So he laughing. He like, I see her. She exactly what I knew she was gonna be. I'm used to them. I know what they want. But he giggling, and I don't like it. But we're gonna keep watching. So Catherine now invites Oli over for a private conversation so that she can set the record straight that she is the one who broke it off with him, not the other way around. But she doesn't want to stir it apart and make Demi feel no kind of way, which we don't believe. I'm not buying it. Oli basically was saying to her, I didn't mean to say it like that. And if when I came back, it came off that way, then, my bad, because yes, you are the one that broke it off. You did me the favor. So I didn't have to do it, but it was already going to be done. Catherine. And overall, the scene was just painful to watch. I think it was Demi with her back directly to them, yet wondering what the hell they talking about. And then it was Catherine with her skinning and grinning in Oli's face, and Oli was skinning and grinning back, regardless of how he truly feels about the situation. Catherine, girl, go. Where's Freddie? And they had like these black necklaces on their necks. I'm noticing now. What the hell was them? Something from the island? I don't even know where they are, but everybody has like a black choker on. I mean, Oli and Kat was doing a little bit too much. And I guess it's natural to be like, oh, do I look the way you thought I would? And all this type of shit. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Get back into your corners. But you know what? They the only real cross dating couple that exists within the circle when you look at it. I think Catherine, Oli, Demi. I don't think any of these other foundational couples have cross dated. So Could be less drama, but we don't know. So only he has this, as mature as he sounds and articulates himself, something about him is very jovial when it comes to being in the group, when he gets with the guys. I don't know. He's mid sentence, he like, well, let me take that back. It looks like mid sentence. There's definitely some production and cutting and things editing that probably makes it seem that way. But he's like, oh, let me go holler at Bobby or whatever. Him and Bobby go in the corner, but Bobby confirms for him, which he's trying to figure out. He's like, do you feel or see what I see? And he like, yeah, cat got them eyes all over you. He see it. Everybody here see it. Cat is very flirtatious. Whether she thinks so or not, Cat, we see you. Everybody sees you. Freddie definitely sees you. I'm gonna reserve some more commentary on Cat for a little bit later, because, like I told y'all, I kind of know some things that are gonna happen later, and I don't want to overreact. I need to give the appropriate response for the appropriate episode. So, and here comes Nicole and Benaya. They come waltzing in. Everybody's so happy for them. I think collectively the group believes they are a good match. And so to see them arrive at the villa, it's like, hey, y'all, ciao. They're like, it's all good. Split decision. You changed your mind. You said psych, and we moving on. Okay. Kat is back at their room with Freddie, and they're recapping what happened earlier when they met the couples and when she had her conversation with Oli. Um, she is giving very much. Did I make you jealous? I hope I didn't make you jealous because I was doing this all for Demi because I just wanted to make sure she was comfortable and good. That's exactly what the fuck you didn't do. You did the exact opposite of what the fuck you're saying. And I think she likes to get a rise out of Freddie too. I don't think I fucking know. And she's annoying as shit. You are all right. What JT say? Okay. So all this extra drama and all this fucking attention you are requiring is annoying as shit. She talking about she can feel the vibe that Demi is having now. It's not the Demi that she knows, and she doesn't want Demi to be upset. And see, girl, you are not Demi's motherfucking friend, bitch. You are so far from a friend. Boy, we be learning some stuff. Story for another day, but let me tell you, that ain't your friend. On the flip side, I think Jasmine is a really genuine person slash friend to Demi. Like, she definitely, whether she inserts herself or not into an opinion about Demi and her relationship with Oli, she seems very transparent when she's talking to Demi and concerned about Demi's feelings. So I like their bond. When her and Bobby was talking about Kat and Oli in that situation, I mean, she was just very straightforward, and she basically was letting Bobby know the the way shit should actually roll out for future reference in case he ever want to play. Okay. Well, she's done that a couple of times. Like when she told him how she don't take her cell phone out when she around people so she can get them attention. That was a hint. She's a good little teacher. Okay, you need to listen. He made it real clear that Oli should have had that conversation with Demi instead of having it with Bobby. Okay, and Bobby agreed. Bobby agreed. He don't want no smoke with her. She fiery. He like her. He want to keep her happy, as he should. And she let him know that it wouldn't have been her off to the side watching y'all kiki. She would have ran up over there in that conversation and been like, "Hello, what y'all doing?" I like her. Then Demi and Oli get back to their room and they are Oli trying to go to bed. He said, "I don't even want to talk about it tonight." Demi said, "No, we need to talk about it." And I was feeling away because she looked so down about it. And he was smiling and keeping it upbeat because he really ain't do nothing. I guess he was trying to explain that the laughing he was doing was not flirting. And again, like I said at the top of this review, he's very jovial when he gets with his friends. So, all right, Goofy, come on now. Come on now and tell this girl what the hell Cat was over there trying to get straight. Tell her what the fuck the conversation was about so she won't have to guess. Because they like to label somebody insecure and scary as soon as they have a bunch of questions when you can just hand over the information without being asked, especially if you know it's going to be a topic of conversation. Tell us what she said. At the top of episode 6, Demi and Oli, they are it's the morning and they're still having to talk about, what happened the night before. Probably because Oli, I mean, he seemed like he was brushing off the conversation and there were still some unanswered questions or comments that needed to be addressed. So Demi is laying there looking sad. I don't like it. But she's asking the questions that she wants to ask. Um, and she's not being a baby about it. She's being, you know, level headed. She is being understanding. She's being everything that she can be in this moment to also be true to herself. And the couples continue to get to know each other a little better as they spend private time alone. Oh, and then, you know, I was calling it love and hip hop. I had decided after going through a couple of episodes, we can call this love and flip flops. There's a lot of flip flop wearing. They are on vacation. I don't know if it's a European thing, but love and flip flops. Now, Kat is walking around trying to hold a grudge again. You can't even call it a grudge because ain't nobody do nothing to her. She's trying to be mad at Freddie for being honest and said he has cheated before and walking around like she's sad or got an attitude about it. Or as if she knows any man on the face of this earth who has never cheated. Uh, Fight me in the comments. Cat, go sit down. Girl, what? He told you what that got to do with you? Flirty Birdie? Why you worried about that? Flirty Birdie, he ain't done nothing to make you think any different. Freddie has been a straightforward guy. I don't even know, was anybody else interested in Freddie in the pods? Girl, leave Freddie see, this is what I'm talking about with her. She giving judgy Karen. I can't. I don't even know the hosts. They are married from what I heard in the intro, I think. And I don't know anything about them. Okay. I said Jasmine is a good friend. And I mean that. Now, what we don't like, I don't think any one of us is a friend who's going, well, somebody likes it, but it ain't me. I don't like a friend that's going to insert themselves to the point where they're asking a personal question about something that I told them, whether it's public knowledge or not. And then the way they kind of putting Oli on the spot in front of everybody, I didn't know Kat had a front row seat to this shit till I'm watching it again. They had stressed Oli the fuck out, and he later lets everybody know that he has ADD, which kind of explains a little bit of probably what I'm seeing as far as his behavior is concerned in just certain situations. However, and he goes on to kind of explain how he really battles with this, and me not knowing a lot about it, I think, as Demi said, you would know it unless he told you. However, and I'm thinking maybe a combination of that condition and just the embarrassment of everyone kind of sitting right there while they're having a conversation. She done ran him up out of the building. The man said he was ready to go home. Okay. Demi tried to talk him down from it. She was doing an excellent job. Demi, I'm people are worried about her confidence, but it's actually there. It's there and it's strong, and she, she seems to be a mature young woman. So she's reassuring him, letting him know, people are reacting this way. It's natural. We don't have to worry about it. Don't focus on it. But all in all, baby girl just got tired of him. She said, well, go ahead and go home then. Because I would have said the same thing. Because you sound like a crybaby now. That 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 shit not gonna fly when you, what, 6'2"? He might be 6'4", 240 pounds. I don't know. Listen, too big for that. I want to go home, baby shit. No. I know. See, Cat got Freddie crying about this shit, and it ain't. Look, girl, no. This men can be mentally abused too. I'm laughing because I probably been on the other end of the stick. But listen, Cat, listen. The way that you sitting there, got that boy crying about some shit he did to another bitch before you. I don't got time for that. And Freddie, again, you too big for that too. All 6'4", 200 plus pounds. Am I wrong? We want our men in touch, but I think the environment of Love is Blind is so romantically charged and just emotionally charged that everybody is on pins and needles all the time, ready to react emotionally to something, and they want to feel something. And so this is why Freddie is crying, because Freddie, whoever you cheated on, that shit is old. Don't nobody care, and Cat don't even. Cat, stop it. Benny Hanna bought Nicole a new ring. It's really pretty. She's excited. He seems very genuine. I like them. Then Tom fumbled the ball, telling Maria he had a low opinion of her because she's a makeup artist. Just more to come on that. There's definitely some things in this scene that lead on to other episodes, but Tim is talking about how, he is very ambitious and working hard is very high on his priorities of things to do because he wants to live a good life. And you can see Maria kind of roll her eyes up in her head because that's not her main concern in life. And that's how we close out episode 6, guys. Looking forward to the next couple of videos. I think I'll go ahead and close out 7 and 8. I think is the only thing left, but make sure you leave a comment. We got one comment just recently. I think it was Nissan Z something. Listen, you'll see it down in the comments on the last video. I appreciate the support. Any and everything that's written just keeps the fuel on the fire. So thank you very much. And please tune into the next video. This is Mommy Mixtapes.